All right, as y'all seen in the first clip, you
need to leave.
leave. It's not my fault though, you know. Okay, it's not my fault. But yeah, man, get all that stuff out the way, man. I understand how y'all feel. You know, it's been a long time since we posted on YouTube. Yeah, I understand how y'all feel because if a YouTube channel that I was watching did that to me, you know, I'd be pissed. So, you know, I appreciate y'all telling me to get out the room, you know what I'm saying? You know, add in a couple boos or, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's cool. But in today's video, you feel me, I'ma be explaining to y'all why we've been gone, what we've been doing, and what's next for GMs, you feel me? If y'all know me already, I'm Gerald. I go by G Rest or G. And I hope y'all like the video and subscribe to the channel. And let's get into the video, man. So the first question I want to get into is actually where we've been, man. So if y'all don't know, or if y'all don't follow us on social medias or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? A couple people in the group graduated from high school. I was wrapping up college classes and stuff, so not trying to use that as an excuse or anything because that was all the way back in May. And you know, after May, it's been 3 months since we posted, so you know. But yeah, school was in the way. You know, life got in the way a little bit for everybody. Yeah, it was just a whole bunch. It was a multitude of things that was going on that kind of got in the way of us posting, I should say, even though I don't want to make any excuses or anything. But I'm just telling y'all the real, you feel me? Like, things got into the way of us posting, and you know, it's kind of hard to manage both of you know, everything at the same time. I'm not trying to use that as an excuse again, but yeah, that's kind of what's been happening. Now that my other co-founder, Mason, now that he's out of school, you feel me, I felt like things would be easier with the whole content thing, you know, posting and everything like that. Not trying to say he's gonna have a whole bunch of time on his hands or anything, but you know, I feel like it'll be easier to get content and actually put it out to y'all, you feel me? And what else? Yeah, it's kind of 4 months, you know. It's kind of where we've been. We kind of just been working and all that shit. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that next question, you feel me? All right, so the next question I want to address is who's still actively in GMs. Now, I'm not throwing no names out there. I just want y'all to see it, you know, in the videos we post. There's not gonna be, y'all aren't gonna see people that we've had in previous videos or that we've said were actually in the group in previous videos. So, you know what I'm saying? That's for y'all to, you know, find out, and don't get the game messed up at all. Just because they're not actually, you know, doing GM work, it doesn't mean that they not part of GMs, you feel me? Once you included yourself in GMs even a little bit, I feel like, well, my personal opinion, you part of GMs for life, you feel me? So you don't have to be doing the GM work or anything like that. Your name is still attached to GMs. So yeah, even though they're not actively part of GMs, like we got some people in college, some people doing trade school, and you know, some people actively in high school, so you know, they ain't gonna be on camera a lot, you know. And yeah, that's that, you feel me? They still actively in GMs, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no shade to nobody, but yeah, you feel me? People doing what they gotta do, you feel me? They focus on their interest. It's like that. They focus on their interests, and you cannot be mad at that. So yeah, man, that's the second question I wanted to address. You feel me? And yeah, I'm gonna get to the next question. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is the new video that's finna come out. And y'all, when I tell you that video is gonna be so gas, it's gonna be so gas. Like, stuff that happens in that video is crazy. Just to give y'all a little teaser, we went back to my hometown, Omaha, Nebraska. And you know, we get a lot of slack, you know what I'm saying? People hear that and you think it's just straight white people, but what black people live in Omaha or Nebraska, period. Y'all gonna see in that video, and y'all gonna see how wild that shit gets up there. You know, we went up there for business, and you know, we handled business like we were supposed to. So yeah, man, I hope y'all tune into that video. It's gonna be 2 parts. We gonna see how the first part does, and if y'all fucking with the first part, you know, we gonna drop that second video. And yeah, once y'all tune into that, yeah. Now let me get into this last question that I gotta address for y'all. And let's get this last question that I wanna address for y'all. What is next for GMs, man? If y'all have not seen, or if y'all not on Instagram or anything like that, our page that had 11.2K, 15,000 views a day, got banned off Instagram. I know. Basically the reasoning, which I still don't understand to this day, they said that it was a whole bunch of like sexual shit going on. But you ask me, I barely was on that page, you feel me? I wasn't texting nobody off that page. But I feel like the real reason that we got banned is because we were searching up blocked accounts, you know, accounts that blocked us. So do I feel like that's a reasonable reason to ban us? Not really. But you know, it's Instagram, you know, we tried to appeal it. Didn't work. Yeah. 11.2K down the drain. But anyway, and so I was talking to everybody a couple days ago, and we figured out a solution to it. We figured out a whole bunch of things about GMs, honestly. So first thing I want to get into, like I said, you know, we lost 11.2K on Instagram. Came to the conclusion that we were going to use another account that has around 8K, and we were going to turn that into the new GM's account and give y'all a little sneak peek of what we finna be on. We are now finna start selling clothes, actual clothes, not the compression shirts, actual clothes. So yeah, I don't know if he gonna put in a little picture of the clothes or anything, but yeah, we finna start actually selling clothes. Finna start getting into that a little bit. And yeah, I had one more thing to say. Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, we finna start being active on Instagram more. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Found out a name to call GMs now that we finna start selling clothes, and we actually gonna have a real thing to call our brand. So we're going to keep GMs, you know, we're going to keep calling the shoes GMs, but for the clothes and everything, we came to the conclusion to call it Generational Myths. And yeah, the clothes are fire. Hopefully he puts up a picture or two on the screen for y'all, so y'all can see what it's gonna look like. We finna start getting that stuff manufactured and everything, but we still gonna be doing the shoes and everything. We just trying to find an easier way to, you know, do the shoes, make it more quicker, get it out to y'all quicker. And yeah, you know, that's pretty much what's gonna be happening in these next couple months. If you don't, we should be posting a lot more. I don't want to say if we don't be posting, y'all know what we on, but if in the case that we don't post on YouTube as much as we should, y'all know what we doing. We trying to figure things out from a brand perspective, you feel me? And yeah, so give y'all a quick rundown on what the video was about, or a summary. You know, life got into the way of us posting. You know, I know it's been 4 months. Everything, it was a lot of stuff going on. What next? Oh, the people that are still involved, you feel me? Everybody doing their own career thing. You know, y'all gonna see who's actively still in the group and who's not still in the group. So, you know, it's for y'all to figure out. I'm leaving it out to y'all, but don't get it fucked up. The people that aren't in the video or in the videos, just because they're not in the videos, do not mean that they're still not, you know, a GM. They're just not focused on GMs right now. And another thing, next topic that we were talking about, the next video is gonna be so pressure. I want y'all to tap in. We're gonna do 2 parts of that. We're gonna see how that first video do, and then if that first video, you know, do good in our opinion, then we're gonna post that second video, and or that second part. And yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all right now, that shit was lit. And that third thing we addressed in this video, we are now branching out and becoming generational myths. We are dropping clothes. You know, we getting that started, and you know, hopefully, like I said before, I put pictures and everything on the screen so y'all can see what the clothes looking like. Give us some feedback on what the clothes look like. As I said before, we lost the account. 11.2k, 15k viewers a day. But you know, we're gonna bounce back like we always have. You know, if there ain't no setbacks, you ain't doing something right. If there ain't no haters, you ain't doing nothing right. So you feel me? Just go keep getting better every day. Keep doing the right thing every day. Sorry if this is a yap session, you know what I'm saying? Do not let nobody knock you off your craft, you feel me? Stay dedicated to whatever you want to do in life. And yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you don't know me already, my name is Gerald, co-founder of GMs. I go by G or G Russ. You know, hopefully put my Instagram at the beginning of the video. If not, he can put it right here. And yeah, this was a quick rundown of where we've been for the past 4 months. You know what I'm saying? For everybody that stayed tapped in, I appreciate y'all. For everybody that's new, continue to, you know, be tapped in with us. You know, good things are coming. Good things have already came. Tap in with us, you feel me? And yeah, I appreciate all y'all. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe to the channel. Go follow the new Instagram and the shoe Instagram. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time, man.